You know, it's great that we found this. I really need to pay that guy. Hopefully he takes crystallized Nokrum. What's the easiest way to get to him? I don't know if we can get there from down here. I mean, we weren't able to crawl before, but now we can crawl. Can't really crawl from here. I wish he was in a smoother spot, but I guess climbing up's not going to be that big of a problem. Like it's been like a hot minute since we've had such a colorful location. We've been in kind of drab spots of the ship for a while. Yeah, I just want to make my way over there. Nice to be able to crawl around, though. I was just thinking, like, I should have explained why I was looking at the map. There was this, which I think was just something that was behind a wall. We should probably try to figure that out, since we have all of our powers that we can use. Some extra money for my friend. Something behind that wall. That's interesting. Hope it's not a junk pile. A little too low at that point for the behind the wall. Hey, buddy! I want that mystery item. Huh? Trade? Ooh, that makes sense. Perfect state. High increase of the damage inflicted on enemies when all layers of protection are active. Okay, when every system comes together, they become greater than the sum of all their parts. Nice. Well, what am I supposed to do with all this Nokrum now? Give it back? You don't need it. I guess I should have expected it to just be a mod. I guess I would have expected it to be anything. And now I have no money. I'm broke. But we are filling out our mods, so that's something. Took all my money from me. And I'm dying. What else can go wrong? Wonder how much damage you do if you have all of your protective gear. I feel like there had to have been a better way for me to climb up that. Seems annoying to not have a decent way up. Who is she? I love you more. She holds the Brett's voice. I sure do. We'll see if we can do anything over here. Can I climb this gate? No. I want to see that one thing that looked interactable. Definitely can't get it from here, so... Yeah, there's like something here. It's like behind that wall. Gotta start marking stuff now that I'm removing other things. So there has to be some way to get around here, because there's that thing and this thing now. So maybe I should go check that out. And also not forget to go in the dwelling area that I was just at. I just really wanted to make sure I finished buying this thing. This is definitely something. I thought about climbing up here that one time we came through and didn't worry about it. But I'm like, nah, this time for real though. It really does look important. So this, I guess, gets me where I was talking about. Canopy. Not even more of this. The fact that it's a completely new area is definitely important. That's not a... Keep forgetting that I can do this. Especially right here? Yeah, right here. Can't stop me now. Okay. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, that this is kind of letting me bypass a lot. I guess I could have came here pretty early as well. Oh, there was a bounce pad down there. Okay, well, I wasn't really ready to be here. I don't know where here is. So, I guess everything that I thought we needed to get was up here. Okay, that's just a complete wall. Assuming this is like the, UV lights that the plants would have needed. Oh, there's a Goliath! Oh, wait a minute. This might get us to the library since the path was blocked before. I might have been able to get here a bit earlier, but there is a lot of just... a lot of gloom water that I can climb. This might get me to the library. Holy shit. It's definitely a different area. The library? Well, gee, I wonder where all that gloom water was coming from. What is this egg? Oh. Good. I'm dying again. Love it, we can't see my health bar, so we can assume what's happening. I feel like the health bar should show up to see that when it's happening. Oh, man. Gotta love making progress, but also gotta hate making progress. Are we standing on a spine thing? I think this is a Goliath corpse. Do they belong to the spine? Oh, yo, librarian. Oh, Cassandra. The catalyst was meant to turn the whole planet into a habitable home for the content of the library. And now, a large portion of it is gone forever. Is the egg the catalyst? Look at all those Goliaths, like, holding it. If the hand had listened to me, she might have found a way to seal the breach already. We wouldn't be in such a hurry to land now. Yet she insisted that she knew better. She harvested it and cleaned it and tried to turn it into more pearls, more units to help the vessel at large, she said. She looked to turn the catastrophe, into an opportunity, mitigating our loss in her own way. And she succeeded, somewhat. The pearls were imperfect, corrupted, but better than nothing. That forces my respect, even if it goes against my nature. So what exactly is it, though? So that's where the gloom water came from. The gloom water was used to power us up, but it's not good. It's causing the decay to happen to us. Is this the elevator that I was in before? I think we've been in this elevator. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is different. Janice. I remember the name. I don't remember who you were. We lost so many companions when the Spine's mindless drones attacked us. Wow, we're getting a lot of information. The Spine's drones attacked. At this time, I really believed that the breath would do something to fix them, or to stop the leak, at the very least. It was their most important responsibility. Instead, they let it flow. They let the vessel become a parody of the Promised Land. I feel so betrayed. I guess you were maybe the one that was with the breath then? Welcome to the library cataloging system. This is the latest review of the library's current status and its terraforming capabilities. Warning, breach detected in the catalyst basins. Catalyst level 64% remaining. Estimated time before critical threshold, 127 years. Reminder that at least 50% of the catalyst reserves are required for the quick and stable terraforming of an exoplanet. So we still have time. Warning, missing sample detected. Film involved Nidaria. Fauna lost in vernacular. Jellyfish, sea anemones, corals. Is that why we see like weird coral when we go up to where the eye was? Do not allow the samples to come into contact with the catalyst, as it may cause an outbreak of invasive species. Huh. No other issues detected. Conclusion. Terraforming capabilities remain sufficient but are quickly decaying. Recommended course of action, land this ship as soon as possible. So we definitely need to find the coordinates, and we could theoretically still survive. Flash memory. Bits of data recovered on a dead unit despite its complete shutdown. Unusual request detected. Manual input required. Running background check now. Username Ember. Oh. Accreditation Traveler of the 28th generation. Past history, data corrupted. Reviewing request, nature of the request, access to the precious samples. Duration indefinite. Additional comment, I don't have time for this. Listen, just don't trust the machines, except this little fellow here. When she comes back, it'll mean the dust has settled. Sending details to the breath, request granted. Am I little fella? Also, I love the name Little Fella. That's like how I would describe these characters. Little fellas. What was Ember planning? If I had tears, I would cry for them. How did all these librarians get here? I want to see something real quick. Oh, you're still there. I thought we found a shortcut, but we didn't. So now I want to see if I can climb this. No, that looks not climbable. Lecture hall. Oh, Bloodborne? Bloodborne reference? Lecture halls aren't real. They're only in the nightmare. Oh, it is a Bloodborne reference. Sorry. Miko. Welcome back to the library, Keeper of the Eye. Your presence warms my core. To tell you the truth, I was no longer expecting your return. When the Spine sent his drones after your last visit, we all thought that you had been caught and killed, like so many of us. I'm glad to see that we were wrong. I wish I could say the same about the Eye herself. Please accept my condolences. I mean, I guess this has me questioning what she knows, then. Because, like, the Spine... Oh, look how fun this area is. The Spine sent stuff to kill the library and everything? Hemdall. Everyone around here is so pessimistic. Yes, the library is still depleting, but most of its content is actually rather safe for the moment. That was what I was trying to tell the Blood when he oh so irreverently rejected me. The legacy of the travelers he held so dear actually survived for the most part. If he could see that, then maybe he would have been more adamant in completing the vessel's task. Maybe he would have realized that it is, in fact, achievable. I'm tired of all the giving up. The Eye actually gave us a chance. It is more than time to act upon it. I feel bad being stupid. Like, not fully grasping the story. Like, I get the gist of it, I feel like. Basically, all the pearls just didn't do what they would need to help us with this task. And, like, I don't know, were they all still focused on keeping the heart alive still? Obviously, the hand was like, oh, we'll just use this goo to up the pearl construction instead of doing anything else of use. Deploy bridge. Is there a thing? Bridge. Is that you, Shii? Oh, fuck. I was gonna talk to you myself. I'm sorry, Mio. I'm afraid I can't let you go through that door. What lies beyond has nothing to do with saving the heart. It is a place of death, our death. The promised land of the travelers. Why care about this old story? We were never a part of it. The vessel, on the other hand, has always provided for us. She is everything we need. She does not have to land. As long as her heart is beating for us, everything will be fine. Unfortunately, I must keep this place a secret. If you were to spread this the word about it, it would go against everything we have done together, you and I. Forgive me, my friend. I wish you had never come here. Okay. I mean, I figured a boss, Keeper of the Spine. I figured a boss would happen because of the hairpin spots. Is this the true ending? Lasers! I think you could use the hairpin to avoid that. Whoa! I didn't expect to get crushed. What was that second hit? Okay, well... That's a later problem. Would've been nice to have a way. Like a shortcut, or at the very least to get the thing. I thought maybe there would be something of interest here. I'm gonna assume that she is still gonna just be hanging. Oh, nope, she's ready for a fight. I was gonna say that she would just be back at the spine and like acting like none of this happened. Because the idea is that she shut us up, so I don't think respawning is lore accurate. Knowing that her pearls are made of the same matter that would bring life to the library almost makes me feel alive. Okay, so it is just that this was made to keep the library working, but it's leaking, right? That's what's happening. And in 127 years, it's going to leak too much that we can't do anything about it. Or at the very least that we can't do the finding a planet terraforming thing. Oh yeah, this was the place I was thinking about, where I saw the other Goliath. Alright, so that being said, how much of the canopy area did I not see? Flash memory, that one was a slur. String of corrupted data detected, malware eradicated, protocol initiated. Alert, firewall breached, malware eradication protocol revoked, access authorized, core function, update complete. New ownership, Noden. New assignment order, destroy the coordinates, do not let anything or anyone stop you. Priority level maximum. Noden is the spine, right? Yeah. So yeah, Noden didn't want us to do anything. Torn Resolute. The way of choice. They chose to not let us land. We can't land, the vessel can't land, she can't land it. Redundant systems would all die in favor of the library, including us pearls and most of the machines. Yet the travelers won't listen to my warnings. They would sacrifice all units in order to finally reach their promised land. Was it something they expected from the beginning, or were they always going to leave us behind while they go and have a new home, a future? Why did the machines always have to be the expendable ones? I can accept my own demise. I was ready for it these years ago, and I was denied it once already, but the death of the machines that carries the vessel so far, the death of Shii, so ever patient, so ever caring towards even the smallest of systems, it feels so unjust. I cannot accept it. I can never accept it. I will protect them all. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense then. I already forgot the name of the heart. The heart was definitely the other name, Clea, instead of Azimus. I'm gonna worry about reading some of that stuff later. But we, a lot of stuff to process with that. Interesting. Oh, I forgot you explode. Oh, damn it. I thought I saw land, and I did, but just in the wrong space. A lot more this way. And to the left there, too. I'm gonna say I don't need this anymore. Just because we broadly know what that leads to. Why is there a bounce pad here? What purpose does that have? Back to promenade. Alexander's fate. Nocre droplets are no longer lost upon death. Some will say it's a pragmatic choice. Others might call it cowardly. Do we know an Alexander? I don't know if that name's ever came up. Not much of a map update, but we need to find more overseers. What? Okay. I didn't even know you could destroy those bounce pads. This is all for us to get another core, which we have so many cores. I need to find more of like Mel's buddies. I do need to bounce on that, I think. No, hitting that does enough. I need to just hit them and not bounce on them. Okay. Interesting switch up to the gameplay a little bit. I need to still just don't actually use these as bounce pads. Oh, so close. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Why did I decide not to double jump there? I don't think I even have really much money, but figured I might as well sit down just in case. I misjudged my spacing. One day I won't do that. Decide to aim up. I thought it would be funny. And it's that easy. Why did it take me so long? So this might also actually lead me to the blood, so I might have been right about that. Not that I expected to go up to the library from here, but it worked out. Oh no! Might be dying a little. Turns out that's goo. That was goo down there. I hate that plant so much. Celine. I wonder how many of these bodies that I find would have been alive if I came to these spots sooner. Because we did see that one guy we rescued die. So that has to be like the extent of what's happening there. Locked from the other side. Alright. Almost got myself gooed. Okay, bounce pads are safe this time. I don't think I did that quite correctly, but it worked out. Been over here before? I have no idea where I am right now. I see what we kind of ended up doing. Chameleon! Gonna explore a little bit over this way. Man, the map doesn't quite tell me exactly where I am. It makes it look like I'm on the bottom of one of these canopies. There was somewhere to the left here I could have gone. Is that from a different... I guess that must have been from down there. Well, I also wonder if that's all like how I was supposed to make my way here without using the goop waterfall, maybe? Because the goop waterfall definitely helped me get farther quicker. Squandered. Maybe I can save it? I'm gonna have to spin that Naka because I didn't have my platforming set up. I'm like too low. There we go. That's progress. That's doing it right. Now where am I? Oh, this is that thing I was looking at from the other side of the bell tower, I think. Firefly. Using the sail with... generates a static storm around MIO that deals damage to enemies over time. Some travelers believe that when night comes, the Firefly units would fly up to the sky and recharge the suns and bring back the dawn. That's expensive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is this. I don't know, like, obviously that is kind of the equivalent of the shock trail that I like to do. I don't know if having that with sail would be that effective. Are you shitting me? Didn't I came in here. I tried to climb, but I guess I never went against the wall. I absolutely climbed around this. That's for speedrunners if you wanted to know about it. That is one of those like, wow, that's really cool, but I'm also like, what the fuck? What do you mean that was always there?